Here with I'll start off here with Top Lobster.
That's
like,
with an A. Don't use the hard R. Fucking racist.
So who's your competition with lobsters? Like who's like the number 2
Why
lobster?
did I name it? Why it's Top
I'm
Lobster?
just knowing who's your competition. Like who's number 2 lobster, number
Nobody.
3 lobster. So
There's
you're
no other
just top.
lobsters.
No one's even competing.
Yeah, I'm the top lobster. I named the clothing brand after Jordan Peterson because I was gay a couple years ago. And
he wasn't such a faggot.
His shit was still good, and I think it still applies. Like his first book is good for young men. Clean your room, shit like that. It's like, yeah, do that. But then he started working for the Daily Wire, and you know.
Doesn't it suck though when someone you kind of looked up to just completely derails? As embarrassment, and
it's a good lesson to learn for people that are like playing the politics game, where they're like Republican, Democrats. Like, don't tie yourself to a name because these people, they don't have any standards, and they'll fucking switch up on you. So now if I'm like a Jordan Petersonite, it's like now this guy's crying. They're asking him, do you believe in God? He's like, oh, you mean by God? It's like, no. But I'm stuck with the name, and I'm not going to change it. So
what do you say? He's like, what do you mean when talking about God? Like, what do you mean by God? Or me? Like, he wasn't even saying God. He's like, what do you mean by the? It was just so weird. It's like, dude, it's like,
nigga, yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you believe or not?
And he did some debate where it's like atheist versus a Christian, and he's not even a Christian, I don't think. It's okay, then why the fuck did you take the debate?
You know, all right, so I'm a conspiracy theorist. It's like a side, if you really want to draw people away from possibly what the truth is and what this is all, we were talking in the back room about like, this goes deeper. This is like thousands of years old, but if you want to distract from that, you make the Bible seem gay, but it's the oldest book in the world. There's a lot of truth in it. And then you send somebody out there to defend these religious sides that either doesn't believe it or is kind of like doing a psyop and pushing in the other direction. So it's like, maybe that's what's happening, or maybe fucking he's just addicted to benzos. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. He's definitely addicted to benzos, but no, it's just sad watching someone derail. So we're out here right now at Brohemian Grove, which is a comedy conspiracy event you're throwing, which is awesome. You're doing this for, it's cool that people are doing things like this. I don't know where the fuck we're at. We're like in Florida. We're in the place where like people probably eat people's faces and shit.
This is real shit Florida. Like, you go to Orlando, you're gonna see a lot of gay people. You go to Miami, you'll see a lot of spics. Out here is like, dude, I'm telling you, no. You meet the people out here and they're like, my family's been here for generations. They got generational land. They're about it here. They still have southern accents. So like, this is like real Florida.
Are people pretty nice? I haven't had a chance to talk to people. I just got in and came to your show, but I'm like, where the fuck are we?
Yeah.
We're like out
They're
here.
nice. They're good. They're good people. They're like, they share that's why I moved here. I lived in New York City, and I was like, I can't raise kids here because it's just
no, you can't in those cities. It's like the people were wholesome, and there was like thousands of horses we drove by. Like, it's actually a beautiful area. It's weird because it's so green but swampy, but it's interesting.
Yeah, that's
what I'm trying to figure out. How did the show end up here? But you're here. But it's still cool. A ton of people came from all over the country.
Yeah,
these type of events are important to get like-minded people that are against cancel culture, for free speech. They just like to push edges, and we're not like hateful. We just want fucking freedom of speech. And I remember I started following you years ago. You were pushing shit before me. I remember seeing some of your tweets. I'm like, this guy's pushing some wild shit.
Yeah, it's unwise, to be honest. Like, I don't know. People ask me, they're like, because I guess I know a lot of people, and I'm able to do stuff like this and get like a Jake Shields to fucking fly. Thank you for coming. I don't even know why you came.
No, I like you, Owen, Sam. I all my friends. I was in Miami last week. I've been in Florida all week cruising around.
Yeah, dude.
I was gonna do a seminar tour, but some unfortunate,
I fell through.
Friend passed, unfortunately. I don't want to get into that with Nate and shit. But yeah. So I've been here all week in Florida. This is a crazy ass state.
Yeah, dude. I'm blessed because like I got friends that came out like big. Owen asked to come and perform here. I wouldn't even ask him because I was like, I feel like it's disrespectful. But like, he's like, I want to be part of it. I'm like, it's just crazy that they want to, and it's grown into something that I don't really know what it is. But we got to keep going in this direction.
I think it's important we push things like this and keep getting it bigger and bigger. A lot of people don't have any community. They don't have friends they can talk to about these type of issues. Because it's like, that's changing. I think a lot of people are waking up, but it's like, the culture, a lot of people, they have like, maybe some wife they can't talk to, people will work with, they'll get fired, and there's crazy shit going on with cancel culture. I mean, the Jewish issue, it's not just the Jews. The Jews is not the only problem, but there is some weird shit going on with the Jews. That's Antisemitism laws, and
you start scratching at some of these conspiracies and you're like, why is there a Jew guy underneath all this? And it's hard to like I want to just be like, all right guys, I get they're doing it, but like I'm not gonna blame them. Like instead of just being like, fuck these people all the time, but fuck them. But instead of that all the time, I'm gonna do something. Like I'm gonna do something that if they don't like it, whatever.
Yeah.
But this is something that I like. Like, have you ever seen 200 schizophrenic people in the same place?
I have now.
Yeah, now you have, yeah. Next year, I'd like to, if we knew we were here this entire time, we would have done 3, 4. I think I spoke to you, I texted you about it, but like, it's all last minute, it's switched up. But man, yeah, the community's insane. It's only growing. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes.
There's a big change happening right now in culture. I think guys like us are shifting culture. There's an awakening. I don't know where it's going to go, but you can see the people are sick and fucking tired of these Israel cuckbirds, guys like Ted Cruz, Charlie Kirk, Temple. We're sick and tired of these motherfuckers, and I'm not going to forgive them when they try to switch sides and be like anti-Israel. I think the shift's coming, because if it goes the other way, they want to destroy our lives. These guys have tried destroying my life. They tried destroying your life, I'm sure. Yeah,
man, a couple of times. Yeah. Let me ask you, because like it's funny to see you, like guys like you, Dan Bilzerian, these like dudes, real, especially you. Like you came in with like I've seen you fight for a long time. It's like you're not like some bullshit guy, and you're like almost leading this move. Where does it go? And where do you you've got these people and they've accurately diagnosed an issue. It's like, now how do you fix it? Like, what do you?
That is a good question and a tough one, because it's like,
yeah,
I didn't want to start this. I just felt like an obligation and a need to speak up. I just saw injustice. I saw children getting their fucking arms blown off. I have children seeing this terrible shit, and then you start digging and you start feeling like you're crazy at first when, like you said, there's a person behind everything, and you just start pointing it out. And some people say, say Zionists or Israelis, but American Jews, not all of them. I have Jewish friends still, but they're right at the middle of it all.
Yeah.
And you start seeing there's a problem, and the solution's really hard, because it's like, I'm not trying to push hatred towards Jewish people, but I wish they would fucking self-reflect a little bit.
I wish you'd stop.
But they won't fucking stop. Why can't they self-respect? Like, Iran's getting bombed as we speak, and people are fucking celebrating. That's not a usual behavior, but why is the whole world celebrating, laughing, clapping?
It's like a psyop on top of a psyop. So like, you got the Jew, and I get what they're doing. They like, even I like Dave Smith's my boy, but like, they have to. You got to take the side. They have to take the side because they've been programmed with the Holocaust. Yeah, if
we're getting rained on, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to break your camera.
Is it? We can go another minute or two, and then.
You've been programmed with the Holocaust, so like you're scared. Like your base level is scared, and they're gonna do it again. And whether it happened or not, that's another thing. Yeah. But it's like,
I'm a little skeptical. But.
So when their people above them are doing wacky shit, like their chemtrails and fucking putting poison in the food and stuff like that, and then you happen to look and it's like, oh, well, it's a Berg at the end. They have to collectivize and be on their side, because they're like, if we don't, this will happen again. This is why I'm saying, like, where we're leading, where we're heading people, it's like, are we gonna eventually do that again and prove them right, or is there nuance? Can there even be nuance? I don't even know, dude. It's a fucking mess.
No, I don't know the answer either. That's why I don't have a good answer to your question. It's a great question, because I don't know how we heal from here, because I don't feel like they're willing to sit down and self-reflect and have a conversation. And I'm not trying to like push any hatred, but like, what do you do when people are trying to ruin your life?
You gotta fucking talk about it. That's the problem. It's like, I'm sorry. Have you spoken with this guy Andrew Meyer? He's
yeah, I know. I had to block him.
You blocked him? I had him blocked, but he's actually like he's a cool dude. He's a Jew. And I'm like, I gotta talk to you, because if we're not fucking talking, then I don't understand what you're doing. And it's like, I don't know, I've come like full circle, all the way forward, all the way back on this, and I'm just trying to like figure out what's what, because it's just not gonna stop. I don't know, dude.
No, and they have like, so they're losing the control of the public, but they have so much control and power of like the government and all the institutions. And that's why it's, where does it go?
Sample of the Samson option. This is, you know what that is, right?
Yeah, it's where they fucking, Israel basically says they'll nuke the world if they're going down. How crazy is that? And shit's getting real right now.
It's not crazy.
Iran's bombing the shit. They attacked their nuclear facility.
Yeah.
They sent a missile at the fucking, Danone, whatever it's called, the one that fucking killed JFK over. People are waking up too. They're seeing fucking all the false flags, the JFK, the 9/11. You think you're crazy at first. You start digging down those rabbit holes and you're like, okay, these people have been fucking us.
What's crazy too is like Donald Trump going in lockstep with this. His first term, he's a president that would not get into war, and now he's just doing what Israel says. And I'm like, what do they know? What do they have on you? When you become president, do you fucking see the devil or something, and they tell you got to do this? Like, what is it?
Well,
what is it?
They kind of said these are Epstein files. I mean, Elon said it. He didn't deny it. Should we walk under this thing so we don't get camera wet?
Sure.
Hey guys, if you're opposed to genocide and support free speech, go to fightbackpodcast.com and buy yourself some cool shirts. Hey guys, Jake Schultz here. As you know, I have a free speech podcast. To keep that going, it's important to have sponsors and support them. If you want to support them and me, go to antelopehillpublishing.com and be sure to use the promo code FIGHTBACK. They have tons of different books that are hard to get. Today I recommend Opiate of the Masses. It's a full journalistic investigation into the opiate crisis in America. So again, to support the podcast, AntelopeHillPublishing.com and the promo code FIGHTBACK. We were getting rained on in the middle of the interview. That's probably why there's a little cut, so we had to walk. But
we actually, our Jewish overlords told us that we had to stop.
The Jews making it poor on us. They don't like this conversation. The fucking Jews.
I didn't get my permit for the
It was the Jews' fault.
But yeah, it's a great question, because you're like, you see the Epstein files and it's like, is that enough to get you to do? Would that be enough to? I think about myself.
Wouldn't it? If I did some weird shit, I'd be like, fuck you.
At some point, you would think someone would be like, I don't give a fuck, release it, but I'm not gonna do that. And I'm like, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be something else.
No, it's right, and that gets dark. You start wondering, what the fuck is it? What do they do?
I'll ask you another question. I know he's interviewing me, but I'm interviewing you.
I like people ask me questions. It changes up a little bit.
I was saying on stage, like, as I get closer to, like, I don't know, not the limelight, but like you're building in this character.
Yeah.
I start to like get closer to whatever's happening, and I go, do I want to get that close? You're a lot closer than I am. Do you ever think about, like, how close do you want, like, you're talking about death, life and death.
Yeah.
At some point at the highest levels, like, where are you comfortable stopping, or are you gonna see that shit through?
We're all gonna die is a thing. So I've came to terms with death. Dying sucks to the people close to me. The people in my life I wouldn't want to die for, but I've came to peace with death. And it's like, you can't live this life as a coward if you believe in something.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I want to die and I'm gonna go do anything stupid, but I'm not gonna live my life fucking coward. And it's like, and I don't know if the thing is, there's too many people. The shit's out there. I don't know if killing us makes a difference at this point.
Yeah.
I think change is coming, for which way, either they're going to destroy like our lives, or it's just going to change and get a people.
So, obviously I say a lot, but this is
my nigga.
Yeah, this is like my show is like it's almost like a Christian conspiracy show, because like it's moved from just being like what's going on, and then we realize like kind of God, but we even read in the Bible, and in the Bible it says over 365 times, fear not, in some form or fashion. And I'm like, well, if this is an age-old book and they're telling us fear not, what does that mean? And it's like,
they rule with fear forever.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Like, it's you're consistently being asked, like, yo, Jake, are you afraid? Are you gonna go in there and fight that guy? Like, you're base level not afraid.
Yeah, my natural, I come from a fighting background, so it's natural for me to fight. So it's like,
yeah, when
I accidentally got pulled into politics, I kind of have that attitude where it's just my natural.
And they're asked, it's not so subtle. It's more subtle than you think. But they're asking, you gonna fight that battle? Are you gonna fight? And you're like, yeah, why? What do you mean? Of course I'm gonna fight. Like, oh, they canceled you? Are you gonna cancel this entire thing, or are you gonna fucking keep going?
Keep fighting.
Yeah, keep fighting. And listen, I did like some training, and I'm not like a fighter, but I'm like, it's just not in me to not do that. And I'm not afraid, because I think I'm stupid.
Yeah, maybe we're too dumb to be scared. But we have to fight back, and more people are getting encouraged now. But we don't, they're gonna fucking win. And what life for our children is gonna be?
Exactly.
Like, they can't. When you have a show against cancel culture, they fucking canceled your first show, and you moved it here because they wanted Owen Benjamin.
Because I just said no. It's consistently. It's like, well, what if that's the Book of Job. What if I did this to him? Well, and he just kept saying no. Like no, I'm not going to do what you want. I'm not afraid. Exactly. We're gonna continue to move forward. And it's like, I think that's a message that I try to teach my kids all the time, but for everybody, it's like, dude, are you gonna stop, or are you gonna say fuck you and keep going? And we're too retarded. Tim Pool told me I'm too retarded to stop, and I said, I think you're fucking right,
yeah, Tim Pool's a pussy cuck though.
I like Tim. We could make up one day. But yeah, he's right though. He's like, hey man, you're gonna destroy all your connections here if you continue to discredit. And I said, I don't really care. He's like, well, you're too retarded to stop. And I said, you're goddamn right.
Yeah, sure. It's a smart thing. I could make more money, have a good career if I went and sit for Israel and Trump. And I don't even hate Trump, but both people that hate him and the ones that love him are fucking retarded. Whatever he says, they just repeat. Like, and the guys that hate him are the opposite. Like Charlie Kirk. Just whatever, he's changed his opinion. I mean, I saw this is Nick saying this, but he's correct. He's changed his opinion like fucking 5 times this week.
Yeah.
Trump says this, he switches, they switch. And there's a ton of people, I'm seeing out Charlie Kirk, but they're literally just fucking parrots whatever fucking Trump says. It's pathetic. Have your own fucking opinions.
It's sad. Like I said, you get tied to an ideology or a thought, and then you have to move in that direction. It's like, yo, dude, think for yourself. Think outside the box, sit down, take a step back. No one's even asking you to make a decision right away. But look at what's going on and think about future maybe. I don't know, dude. Maybe these people are NPCs, but yeah,
I'm not good at looking ahead. My attitude is just to go. I can't live like in cowardice.
It's funny though, because like I'm sort of the same way, and I feel like I'm just like falling to the next thing. But like if I trust myself, like you have the discernment and you trust, like again, like they come up to, they go, we can do the show, but without Owen. And immediately I'm just like, nah,
you can't abandon Owen.
We're going to do something else. And it's like you continue to just be not afraid and move in that direction. I think you'll end up, maybe you'll end up in a great spot. Maybe I'll end up dead.
I feel like though, like culturally, guys like us are winning right now. Like our brands are rising up, and the cowards are getting exposed. So it's like people are seeing it. Who's truthful? Hey, I might be wrong sometimes. I never claim to be the fucking smartest guy. I'm always trying to fucking learn. But I'm not a coward, and I'll always say what I think is true. I'm not going to pretend like I fucking believe something for money. I don't believe in it. Too many of these influencers and politicians, they say whatever's popular, whatever will get them more followers, more fucking money, and it's just cowardice, man.
What if
and people are
followers,
seeing who's real and who isn't?
Followers are a number. The money, honestly, is fake. Like if I could have my portion and live, and I'm blessed, man. Like if you come over my house, I got 10 acres, I got a beautiful family. My parents live. I was able to get them out of fucking Brooklyn and build a house on my property with them. I have what I need, and it's just from consistently being retarded and doing things that are unwise, but they seem to work out. So I'm going to continue to do that stuff, and I think we're going to win.
I feel,
whatever that
like
means.
Winning too is crazy, as you can just feel, you can feel the shift. Like I said, I've been following you for a while. I remember some of the things, because I think you were more awake before I was, like some of the shit you were saying, and antisemitism, I'm like, wow, this guy's really pushing the fucking limits. But it's true, you were speaking your fucking mind. You weren't a coward, you weren't afraid. And what first turned you against the Jewish people? into an anti-Semite.
What a crazy question.
An anti-Semite.
I'll tell you what turned me against them. There was we had rented an apartment from a guy. I told him don't fucking show it because I'm moving out. We were moving out, and the guy showed it just to be like for shekels, put me in a real bad spot, and I was just like, you've been doing a lot of shady shit. And then I just started noticing from there, and it's like then it's a trickle effect. It's like a personal thing, and then just downhill, and now I'm full
once you start noticing, it's like boom. And that's the problem, is there's a lot of people now, once you see it, you don't ever see it. No one's ever, I've never seen like the old uncle yelling, screaming, this is Jews, come back like, oh, never mind, I was wrong.
It's actually not them. It's like,
never mind, you never see anyone switch directions.
Here's the crazy part. We talked to this guy, Giovanni Cerrucci, and it's like, there's Jews at a certain level, but like if you actually look at this stuff above them, there's like a Roman Catholic Church, Jesuits, they're pulling some strings. Sometimes it seems like above them. Because if you look at what the Jews are doing now with Israel, a lot of it doesn't make sense. And you're like, hey, Netanyahu has to come here and meet with Tim Pool to do fucking media coverage to make sure. It's like, dude.
And they're not allowed to say what they talked about. And all these I can't believe Tim Pool admitted that he went and met fucking Netanyahu, a foreign leader, and is not allowed to speak about what it was.
Dude, I don't know what happened, but the fact is, like, you're consistently making bad moves in the public eye. It's not a surprise why people are looking at you the way that they are, but it's almost like you're taking orders to do this. Like, why would, it's completely unpopular to kill children, and you keep doing it.
I think they're just so arrogant. I mean, maybe there's something else going on. To me, I think they're just so arrogant. They've got along with us so long. They fucking did 9/11, killed JFK. I think they just become so arrogant.
Just do it.
And hopefully it's their downfall. You know, they went and attacked Iran thinking Trump was going to jump in and save him. And in Trump's favor, so far he hasn't jumped in. Right now they're getting the shit bombed out of him, and doesn't seem like they have a fucking backup plan.
Well, the thing is, like, again, like to go back to the Bible, when you look at like what they did, Pilate said, I wash my hands of this. I'm not going to, kill an innocent man. And they said, put that curse, that blood curse on us and our children. And it's like they've consistently stepped on the rake throughout history, and it's like they're doing it again. It's like
it's crazy.
It's almost like they have to, like they have to do it, and they can't help it.
They can't help it. Like
it's
maybe there's no free will. You can't help what you're doing.
That's a crazy question.
They're not able to sit back and reflect and be like, oh, maybe anti-Semitism is always on the rise. Maybe we should sit back and try to figure out why. Instead, it's just push. Get this guy fired. Like I told her earlier, I go, so when you got fucking fired for seeing something else here, did you like more or less? Less. The song Hell is about how Kanye goes, they canceled my bank accounts, took away my children, so I became a Nazi. He's very clear why he became a Nazi. It's not like...
And the thing too is, like, I don't even think he's a Nazi. I think he's like, here's the things that you say I can't say. It's nigger, it's how they're in the same song, and it's gonna slap too.
Yeah,
Fuck
he put them together and it's a fucking badass song.
Exactly. I love Kanye, and it's like everything he does, the ultimate middle finger. It's like this performative art, like, hey man, I can't do this, fuck you. Here's a Christian album that slaps,
it's the most punk rock song of the decade.
That's, I guess, punk rock is from Black
They're a bunch of they're wearing masks now, and well shit, it's starting to pour out here.
Yes.
So I blame the for this rain.
It's
but
consistent.
great talking.
Thank you, man. Thank you for
and this
coming.
is a fun show, Bohemian. Where do people find you real quick?
Top Lobsta with an A, toplobsta.com.
So the R is not cool.
Don't do that. You're going to find somebody else.
You'll get fucked up. See the hard R.
And Nephilim Death Squad is the show that I do where we talk about all kinds of fun. Like shit that we're talking about now. Yeah. We cover everything. It's a lot of fun. I love to talk to you, man, if I'm ever out.
Or if you're in Vegas, you come on my podcast. We'll sit there, have some fun, and we could use it for both of ours if you want. Like sometimes easier just to film and use both. I think that's the easier fucking approach.
Are you podcasting inside?
I do inside, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
We usually don't do it in the rain, so the Jews can't fucking rain on us.
Hell yeah, man.
It was definitely the Jews. But
thank you, brother.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, I'm demonetized everywhere. So if you want to support me and the podcast, go to fightbackpodcast.com and you can buy some cool merch like the shirt I'm wearing now.